Hello, welcome to Golden Table Tennis, where we talk about table tennis, analyze players, and make match predictions. Today is going to be our second episode of the match analysis series. We are going to analyze a match that a lot of people has been requesting, which is the match between Fan Zhendong and Tomokazu Harimoto in the men's team semi-final of the World Team Table Tennis Championships 2022. Tomokazu Harimoto took down the world number 1 Fan Zhendong in 5 sets to send Team Japan to the 5th and deciding match. It is also the first time since 2020 that Fan Zhendong ever lost to a foreigner. The last time Fan Zhendong lost to a foreigner is the German Open 2020 quarterfinals, where he lost to Ocharov 3-4. Prior to this impressive victory, Tomokazu Harimoto also defeated Wang Chuqin 3-1. This means he had won both his matches for the Team Japan. This is the first time since 2001 that China has been pushed all the way to the limits and played the 5th match. That was during the semi-final against Team Korea, where China almost lost, but Liu Guozheng became the biggest hero of the tie by saving 7 match points against Kim Tak-soo to save China from a scare. After 21 years, China was once again pushed all the way to the 5th match, and it's all thanks to this boy right here. This was truly a spectacular match, and in my opinion, it could be the best match of 2022. So, how did Harimoto did this? The answer is very simple, which is he is basically better than Fan Zhendong at every aspect. Now, what is Fan Zhendong good at? Fan Zhendong is a very explosive player with powerful forehands and backhands on both sides. He has fast footwork and he is strong away from the table. His close to the table game is also very fast. But here's the thing. Harimoto was actually better than Fan Zhendong in every aspect in this match, from forehands, backhands, speed, away from the table, everything. I think it would be easier for you to understand if you watch their match. I will analyze what is happening along the way. Backhand to backhand are both players' favorite game, but Harimoto is more aggressive and smarter at this point. He doesn't waste time playing too many backhands with Fan Zhendong. He plays only 2 backhands, then switch placement down the line, which caught Fan Zhendong off guard.
Fan Zhendong looks at when he needs to get angry.
Again with the smart placements, switching the placement down the line to Fan Zhendong's wide forehand, then back to his wide backhand, making Fan Zhendong move all around the table and lose his balance. Not to mention that Harimoto's short game is also very good. Harimoto's service variation game is also very good. Fan Zhendong has quite a tough time reading his serve in this match. Look at those backhands. This is really Harimoto's signature game. Fan Zhendong has really good backhand to backhand exchanges usually, but even he is no match for Harimoto.
And the next day he's like, yeah, no chance, no chance.
Harimoto was indeed lucky this point as he caught the edge, but still, his forehand counter was impressive. He reacted really early and took the ball early off the bounce despite Fan Zhendong putting a lot of power on his forehand. Keep a lookout on this dangerous forehand from Harimoto, as it is one of the key components contributed to Harimoto's win against Fan Zhendong. Despite the huge improvements of Harimoto's forehand, it is still his weaker side and less preferred side. Playing it to his forehand is still much better than playing it to his backhand, and Fan Zhendong exploited this very well. Deja vu. Same shot, same placement, and same results. Regular player wouldn't be able to execute this so perfectly. Again, winning the backhand to backhand exchanges. Fan Zhendong is really losing out to Harimoto in these points. Again with the backhand to backhand rallies, but this time the rallies are slightly different. They are no longer playing close to the table backhands, but instead, Fan Zhendong has now backed away from the table and playing full strokes backhand loops. And not gonna lie, the technique was very impressive, but still, Harimoto is blocking consistently and patiently. Eventually, he found the perfect opportunity to change the placement to Fan Zhendong's forehand and then back to the backhand, making Fan Zhendong lose his footing once again. Harimoto took the first game 11-7. Once again, in the backhand to backhand rally, and Fan Zhendong was still unable to find answers to deal with it.
Still stepping it up.
Impressive shot from Harimoto. A clutch forehand counter by Fan Zhendong which caught Harimoto completely by surprise. Fan Zhendong is now trying to avoid Harimoto's backhand and play more to his forehand.
His cell phone here, looking nervous.
This backhand was way too explosive, nothing much to say about that. I don't think anyone else in the world would be able to return that. Once again targeting Harimoto's forehand. We haven't seen much backhand exchanges this game, did we? Amazing forehand counter. I don't know if you guys noticed by now, all these points won by Fan Zhendong is by countering Harimoto's attack, and Harimoto was surprised. The last point was a slow flick once again towards the forehand of Harimoto. Overall, this game I would say Fan Zhendong won because he was avoiding the backhand exchanges, targeting Harimoto's forehand, and getting ready to counter Harimoto's attacks. Although Harimoto lost this point, you can see how much his forehands and footwork improved. Previously, the forehand and footwork is Harimoto's biggest weakness. Fan Zhendong is again targeting Harimoto's forehand. He has to because Harimoto's backhand is way too good and Fan Zhendong does not have an advantage playing the backhand with him. Again, targeting the forehand. This is how Fan Zhendong won 2 games in a row. Deceptive serve from Harimoto which caused Fan Zhendong to pop the serve up high for Harimoto to flick. Rallying is Harimoto's main game. Although Fan Zhendong tried to avoid Harimoto's backhand, Harimoto's forehand was better this point. Addition to that, he was very smart in changing the shot placements once again. This is a backhand rally but Fan Zhendong didn't give a chance for Harimoto to be aggressive. He wasted no time to inject pace on the second backhand to force Harimoto in the passive block, which gave Fan Zhendong the chance to step around and play a forehand bomb. Fan Zhendong has got it. He acknowledges that Harimoto's backhand is better than his and there is no point playing the backhand with him. So as soon as he gets the chance, he'll step around and play the forehand which is too hot for Harimoto to handle. Finally, a point won by Fan Zhendong in the backhand rally, but even so, this was because he injected huge amount of power in the last backhand and forced Harimoto to stay in the passive. Playing short, not giving a chance for Harimoto and then once again going for Harimoto's forehand with the Chiquita. I hope you guys see the pattern of these two games. There weren't a lot of backhand rallies, so Harimoto didn't have a chance to win any points. Even if they are, Fan Zhendong was better at it by utilizing his forehand more and putting more power on his shots. Now, Harimoto will win the next two games in a row and take the match. Let's see how he does it. Look how good Harimoto's forehands and footwork in this rally is. Sure, he did win this rally with his ripping backhand, but it wouldn't be possible if it weren't for his forehands and footwork in this rally. What have I told you about Harimoto's service variation? It is so deceptive. Look at this forehand counter. Seems like even going for the forehand right now is not working for Fan Zhendong. Backhand again. The backhand of Harimoto is just too good and he's very pumped up this game.
Sorry, distracted squirrel.
This is an epic point which has actually been nominated as the point of the millennium. Harimoto might have lost this point, but that is not the main focus. The main point is how good his forehands and footworks are to hang on to the rally for such a long time. You can imagine how much effort and dedication that Harimoto put in his training to reach this level. Again, good forehand and footwork won Harimoto the point, but another thing to add on this point is Harimoto's blocking play. Harimoto doesn't only have stable and consistent blocks but is also very smart with his placements. He blocked out wide to Fan Zhendong's wide forehand, which is a game changer to this point. The last few points were probably due to pressure on Harimoto's side as he is missing shots he isn't supposed to miss since it's his favorite game. But he eventually stayed calm, patient, and with a little bit of luck, he was able to close the game with the narrowest margin of 11-9. Time for the last game.
Good chance.
This strategy has been working very well for Fan Zhendong throughout the match, playing a sudden down the line shot to Harimoto's forehand. I almost forgot how good Harimoto's Chiquita is. It is one of his signature shots which made him such a dangerous player. Again with the down the line shot. Fan Zhendong may have lost the match, but he definitely found Harimoto's weakness. The strategy has finally stopped working. Harimoto managed to counter it back with his forehand and then placed the ball very well. One wide to the backhand and then wide to the forehand for the winner. The backhand of Harimoto is unstoppable. I am at a total loss of words. Harimoto's backhand is too good. Forehand is still the weaker side of Harimoto, and Fan Zhendong was much smarter this match by playing a spinnier ball. Harimoto's rhythm was completely broken in this rally. Float serve tied them up to deuce. This is getting very tensed. No match for Harimoto's backhand at all. maybe Harimoto is currently the king of backhand in table tennis. A little luck, but still losing in the backhand game. It's funny, why is Fan Zhendong still playing the backhand with Harimoto knowing that he has no match against it? Fan Zhendong was a bit impatient this point, which gave Harimoto 3 match points. Again, in crucial moments, Harimoto got nervous and made mistakes, but eventually Harimoto took the last point by playing his favorite backhand game. As a conclusion, I think this victory of Harimoto is not because Fan Zhendong is playing badly, but because Harimoto has upped his game immensely, especially on the forehand and footwork. Just take a look at some of these old clips of Harimoto's forehand in the past. Now the thing about Harimoto's forehand in the past isn't that it isn't powerful or weak. Don't get me wrong, his forehands are always very powerful. It's just that he keeps missing the ball for some very weird reason. And don't even get me started on his footwork. In the past, he was barely able to move his feet when the ball is played slightly further away from his hitting zone. He will not be able to hit the ball, but now it's completely different. Some people might argue saying that Fan Zhendong lost to Harimoto not because he was weaker than Harimoto, but because Fan Zhendong was injured. Take a look at Fan Zhendong's knee. It's all wrapped up with tape. This has affected his performance tremendously. That is why Fan Zhendong also lost to Wang Chuqin in Macau and Ocharov in Xinxiang. He almost lost to Wei Shihao in the Chinese National Championships and lost to Lin Gaoyuan in the team final. Well, you might be right that the injury has probably affected Fan Zhendong's ability to play, and the next time he plays Harimoto again, he might not lose. But still, let's not take credit away from Harimoto because he definitely played extremely well in order to defeat Fan Zhendong. I have come to the end of today's video. What do you guys think? Do you like my analysis? Let me know what you think in the comment section below and tell me what matches you would like me to analyze next. With that, I will conclude today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.